Hey everybody, welcome to the Hercules edition, Go the Distance. I want you to start with your teeth together, which is going to keep you from moving things around too much, and it's going to keep it stable and in a conversational place. So, for example, you're going to check your teeth like this, like you're a ventriloquist. I have often dreamed of a far-off place where a hero's welcome will be waiting for me. What that's going to help you do is avoid this. I have often dreamed of a far-off place where a hero's welcome would be waiting for me. Again, keep your teeth together and think bullword with your throat. I have often dreamed of a far-off place where a hero's welcome will be waiting for me. Same thing on this next part, where the crowds will cheer. Now, this is the first time. You're going to bring it up after that. Where the crowds will cheer. This is the first time you're going to break. When they... So you're going to have to do a little bit of a lift there. When they see my face, and a voice keeps saying, this is... And again, a lift. Where I'm meant to be. Now, I'm going to take it back. Now that I've trained my jaw to stay mid, I'm going to let go of holding my teeth together and just hold that position, which will keep me from dropping my larynx. I have often dreamed of a far-off place where a hero's welcome would be waiting for me, where the crowds will cheer. A little bit of lip. When they see my face, and a voice keeps saying, I'm lifting a little bit on saying, this is, now I'm going into a lift, where I'm meant to be. Now, on this next section, there are 3 anchor words that I want you to think lift, lift, lift. If you will lift on these 3 anchor words, you will be fine on this course. I'll be there someday. I can go the distance. I will find my way. If I can be strong, I know every mile will be worth my while. And a voice keeps saying, this is where I'm meant to be. I'll be there someday. I can go the distance. I will find my way. If I can be strong, I know every mile will be worth my while. When I go the distance, I'll be right where I belong. So, question in the chat says, for female singing, a male will be singing in a different place. No, this is Michael Bolton's key. These notes are comfortable for me, so I might keep it in this key. If I wanted to move it up a little bit, I probably could, but I would still use these techniques. For example, I'll show you. Now I'm going to do what I just said. I'll be there someday. I can go the distance. I will find my way. If I can be strong, I know every mile will be worth my while. Now let's say I'm going to take that up a step. Same technique. I'll be there someday. So it's basically the same. So we've done our lifts. We have a secret agent in this next phrase. When I go the distance, it's on the word I'll. So you can stay low. When I go the distance, lift on I'll be right where I belong. If we don't, here's what could happen. When I go the distance, I'll be right. And now I'm pulling and I don't know why I'm pulling. It's because the shift actually needed to happen on the leap to, there's a fourth between distance and I'll is where the shift needed to happen to set up the rest of the phrase. When I go the distance, I'll be right where I belong. So let's go back Yeah, normally I wouldn't do the second verse again, but because some of these lifts are going to change based upon the words that you're singing, we'll go back and do the second verse. Your second verse temp poles won't stay up. Those are different shapes than the words we had before. The temp pole lift may have to be shaped a little different than what it was in the first verse. So the first verse was, I'll be there someday. Second verse, and I won't. So I'm going to have to bite the apple on the second one. I won't. Because if I try to go, I won't. Pulling. I won't. Gonna be a little bratty with that. And I won't look back. I can go the distance. First verse was, I will find my way. Second verse is, I will stay on track. Stay. So find, stay. Both of them are lifted. One is a bite the apple lifted. One is like the Cheshire Cat smile combo platter with a V lifted. So first verse was, I know where, which is where our stay just went, 3 mile. But this one is, it's an up. So it's different than, and I want, is going to go into goose, but up is not quite so goosey. So you're going to have to add, it's an up. Kind of lifted, and I'm kind of halfway between an and up. It's an uphill slope, and then, but I won't lose hope. Secret agent, till I go the distance. Secret agent on this is, and lift my journey is complete. Oh yeah. Now, this next section is the bridge. It's just 2 kind of shifts that you need to make on words. The first one is you want to shorten anything that's an ooh. You don't want, but to look beyond the glory. You can do that, but if you want to, you can play with the distance of that for warmth. Start from a place of short and extend out. But to look beyond the glory. And then see, like, okay, I don't want to go fully out, but how far out can I go? But to look, it's too far. I don't want to go that far. I don't want to go that distance. But to look beyond the glory. This is where you can play with how, it doesn't have to be complete surgery, but not a full extension either. On this one, you can kind of just play with, like, where does it feel good to me, but it also gives me some of the warmth I'm looking for. But to look beyond the glory. I wrote glory. So you don't, I avoid, but to look beyond the glory. That feels pulley to me. So, but to look beyond the glory. Glory, Glahry is how I sing it. Is the hardest part, for a hero's strength is measured by his heart. Same thing, stay in that like it's a discovery, So if you can stay in that space, by his heart, rather than heart, let everything feel like a discovery. And we move to the end. You're gonna play with the length of the ooh on shooting, search, which brings the lips forward too. Yeah, so, like a shooting, because I don't want, like a shooting star. I will go the distance, I will search, rather than search, although that doesn't sound bad. On the search, it depends on how strong you want that to be. You can go search, and it'll be big, or if you want it to be a little lighter, I will search the world. Really depends on how big you want it to be. I will face its harms. Now, this is where Michael Bolton pops up. On these next 2 I's, you want to do your I blend. I don't, because you don't want to be I don't. That's going to be hard, okay? I will face its harms. I don't care how far. I can go the distance, and I've got full nostril flare on that. Full soft palate lift, full nostril flare. I can go the distance. They find my heroes welcome. You've got a couple of little 3-note riffs here, so remember to renew your vowel. Waiting in your tongues till I find my hero's welcome way. Ready the vowel E.